from Winnetka Bowl. We are here for the title matches of tonight's JBT events. Last regular season SoCal tournament. And this is 9-year-old Caden Cham looking to win his first career JBT title. This is his first time as a top seed. He is taking on Hayden Fernandez of those successful traveling Fernandezes. And Hayden's got to win by 26 to tie, 27 to win. To their left, this is a first-time scratch finalist, JC Correa, looking to win his first career title, obviously going against someone who has a few more. 32-time champ, all-timer Solomon Salama, looking to break a tie with some guy named Jacob Buttriff on our all-time titles list. We've talked a lot about bowlers breaking ties for titles lately. Solomon and Jacob, a new combo. Just won that number 32 back at Covina last month. Started off with a strike in the first. He's going plastic. And that'll have 7 for him to shoot at. JC started spare over here. Hayden coming off a big game, shot 250, scratched the last game, and started off with another double here in the first and second. Rapidly improving, both him and his brother. Work hard in their game, and he hits the 10 pin with one pin, he sends another pin over, hits that, and the 10's still up there looking at him. Tough break. Switches balls, goes cross lane here at that 10. Good tip, especially on a hard pattern, and they were tough today. Minus 102 cut on Abbey Road. Hard and straight the way to do it. That's nicely done. Solomon converted his 7 and dead flushes that one. He was trying all kinds of different balls and lines over in the warm-up pair, decided to stick with the plastic, which he has had no fear of throwing his entire life. I'll never forget that powder blue target zone that he sort of made his debut with when he was like 3 a couple years ago. Hayden opting the urethane, playing that deeper inside line. Looks like he's got a great look with it. Caden took over this tournament with a big game 5 and has been non-stop since then to grab that number 1 spot. Short guy, he's got Belmo on his back, and look out, Mr. Belmonte, in a couple years for this guy. Yes, he's got all the tools at just 9. It's rather scary. JC got his first strike of the match over here in the 3rd. He's looking to take the lead if he can double up here in the 4th. Nope. Just beat Ernesto Reynoso in the semifinals, and that counted for the U17 win as well, so he's already won something today. Girls scratch went to Corinne Marquez. She beat Pamela Fowler, and that was huge for Corinne because that gets her in the girls TPC at the end of the year. Girls have to win 3 times, as does U17, to get into that subdivision. Caden's been close to a win, finished 2nd at Parkway already this season, so he's got some experience under his belt. Minus 68 handicap cut too, so both divisions really struggled today. Way out, way back, pretty ball, but corner pin carry seems to be the trick right now for both of these players. Solomon leads by 2, strike working in the 4th. Yeah. Unhappy with that one. Tough spare as well. There's Ernesto, just finished up in 3rd. He beats Hunter Mays in the first match. Cross lane, no problem at all for that 10. Pretty impressive. We did not have Venus play Serena today, as this guy did not win match 1. Now, what do you prefer? You hate to ever see one of your kids lose, but now they didn't have to play each other and cause all that stink. So is that okay?
That's okay.
It's okay? All right. You still got your camera time, so all's right with the world. Anything you'd like to add? Okay. Wouldn't be a Fernandez attended event without Gavin on camera at some point. That time he slashes that rack. Double spare double to open up the title match. Boy, he likes this pair. Solomon did convert that tricky 6-8. 6-9, whatever it was. 6-8 would be really tricky, huh? 6-9 is what it was, and now a 4-pin to deal with. So, not quite dialed in. Nobody's dialed in like Hayden right now. 2 career titles, one of them a major, the SoCal Invitational a couple years ago. He'll try and pull that trick off again in just a few hours. $1,000 first place on top tomorrow. Ah, man, he's got a good look there. That ball just checked early and then set up right in the pocket for him. Good match, 1-pin game over in scratch halfway through. Hayden has made up that 26-pin difference. See if he can get past this hurdle of make your. Yes, he can. Nicely done. I don't know who missed more spares today, the average JBT bowler or me in Vegas last week. Putrid performance on my part. That strike that made it on video was about the only one. Let's see if Sham can answer. Ow! Get that 10-pin down. Yeah, that ball curled a lot in the back end. I want to point out again, he's 9, folks. That should be illegal. Hayden only, what, 14?
15.
50, I beg your pardon, 15. Wise old man now. Down 31, gets 26 back, so he can take the lead if he can find a way to double. Gotta be it on the other side if he does. Nope. See, that ball didn't get nearly as far right as the other ones. Kind of lucky to get 8 out of that. Big, big, big thanks to Daniel and the crew here at Winnetka for having us. I haven't been here in a couple of years. They put a lot of money into this place. It looks really good. Always great hosts. Daniel, a great supporter of all youth bowling. Either bowler can catch a double over there and scratch. That ball's got to hang on. Oh, man, and just enough to slap that 10 on its bottom of the pin. Difference remains 31. JC looking to win his first tournament club title of any type. He's got 2 farm club seconds in JAT. Made tomorrow's invitational just by making the top 4. He's trying to make the TOC with the win. All kinds of things on the line. Solomon's going to think about it for a minute. Well, Hayden continues to have the best look in the building. Worst thing he's doing is leaving 10s. He took that extra time to think about a ball change, and he's making it. Balling it up. Moving his feet right, way out there, a lot of loft for him, and makes a great choice. And he's...
And it still doesn't move. It still doesn't move.
Such a technician of the game. He's in that crowd of bowlers that when he strikes and it's not a good enough strike, he's just fed up.
Yeah.
I have never been that bowler.
And then he has a full-on conversation with himself.
Quite a few of those over the year. Cortez,
Yeah.
Wesley for sure. And entire speeches at the foul line. That one peeled real nice. 10 back, great ball change. And finally we have a double, which means we finally have a lead. 14-pin deficit for JC. We'll see if he can do anything about it as Fernandez keeps throwing great shot after great shot over here. Hayden only 1 open himself, still very much in this match. 8th frame, spare working, trails by only 6. Got that ball to set up nice, wow. Caden's biggest problem might be about 3 or so years down the road, because this is Caden, and all 6.5 feet of this is his dad, and at some point I assume he's going to grow. I remember when I went through my big growth in the bowling lanes, and I started fouling all the time. I said, Dad, what the heck is going on? He said, move back. Your feet were size 6 yesterday, and they're size 13 today. This is going to be close, right? Get up, ball, mix. Oh. Would have loved to see him roll that two pin there. Caden would have loved to see him roll that two pin. Instead, relatively easy spare. And meanwhile, Correa throws a nice shot, but gets no love with the light hit 5-10. That's a bummer of a break and pretty much a mandatory spare here. What you want? See parents trying to pilfer some camera time for themselves. Hayden up first at his 4. He's going to get his 2. Oh man, if it was a 4, he would have gotten it. JC's got to have this, and oh, real good effort, but not to be in either case, and those are 2 heartbreaking open frames for both of those bowlers. Have made life much easier on their respective opponents here. Big breath from Hayden, visualizing the good shot. Among his many other talents, Solomon's got a heck of a killer instinct. I expect this to be a good ball. It is, he has, it was. Expect this to be a good ball. Roll that pin, baby! Wow! Hayden Fernandez has caught some kind of roll here, and he is going to roll his way to career title number 3. The best Correa can do is 203, Solomon the 2-teen, so he is about to have some words for one Mr. Buttriff if he can mark in either the 9th or the 10th.
We're going to have to do some math.
We'll get James. Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to be close.
Yeah. One of our favorite stats that Elias is talking about is wins per start. No.
Just win percentage.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think Jacob is the all-timer on that, right?
Yeah, he is.
Like something like 4 point something wins. Boy, you're pulling too much for my memory. It's on our record page. Check it out right now. Andrew Kane was always up there too, because there were less tournaments back in his day. He won something like 8 out of 11 in the season one year. So in its own way, that's unbreakable. Hey, listen, great performance for JC, and either way. He walked in here this morning not even invite eligible. He's going to walk out of here 2nd out of 40 some odd bowlers, so no shame at that whatsoever. No shame for Caden either, as Hayden has caught fire. He's going to throw a clean 220 here. Plenty good for win number 3. He's got a lot of boards to play with. He found a good spot and rode it out all the way. It's the look of sheer triumph, sheer elation. Picking on a 9-year-old. Now this 9-year-old's done a lot of picking on everybody else too. He'll finish 2nd out of 50 some odd bowlers today in handicap. And a lot of momentum heading into the big stuff tomorrow. Whenever Jacob loses on tour, he does those pouty face selfies. Maybe we'll get another one out of him. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. What's he doing? There's nothing adult bowling this weekend. Oh, that thing out in Columbus is probably where he is.
Yeah,
So it's 10 o'clock in Columbus. That's good. We can work that. Well, tough last couple frames, a fantastic day for Correa. Hopefully we'll see him again. I know we'll see this guy again. Listen, that's 171 scratch. There's nothing at all wrong with that. He just ran into a buzzsaw. Hayden. Well done out of both of those two. Solomon is far too humble a man to really let Jacob have it here on camera, but as he'll do a little backup trick. Oh, we won't even get the bonus shot. I know
What was your record for the last 5 7 pins you shot?
I know you were a gentleman all the time, but do you have any words for one Mr. Vetra?
You're a good bowler. I'm a good bowler. What can you do?
He's too humble. Too humble. That, let me translate. That was in your face, Jacob, is what that was. Let me
I'm just a little
translate.
bit.
Little what?
I'm just a little bit gooder.
Apparently are now, as far as my records are concerned. Great
Got the
job
trash
out of all of our fun.